Hello once again, it's Stu back, and we're back with Alan Wake. Kind of found some weird little glitches with the game with the audio. If I don't let the game load enough, the audio glitches out. So I started up the game and just let it run and do its thing. So hopefully this should work. So if anything, I might need to move it to a different hard drive. PC gaming, yay! All right, let's do this.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Home of the annual day.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Alright, that's kind of weird. It's like, looks terrible, then all of a sudden just, oh, it looks really good.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Yay, coffee. Trying to like picture where everything is from the first game. Cause yeah, you run over there.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
Zilch. But someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping.
I'm gonna go check something out.
They were nuts.
Be right back.
Got it.
So, that's what all that screaming was about? Either that.
All this looks so familiar. Ah. Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues.
Merceda won't roll over on the issues.
Okay, that's it. What is okay?
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake.
What was running?
Brought to you by Dave's Family Wolves Jerky.
Who's tricky? All right, where am I supposed to go? Oh, hi. All right, interview the witness at the diner. What? Okay. Oh, left click. Should know that by now. Sheriff's Department. Everything's going for sale. Is there something over here? Anything? Anything at all? Nothing. Just the back alleys. Alright. So. Oh, it just comes running. What you doing?
Welcome back, Anderson.
He sounds very condescending, doesn't he?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's
Yay.
nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Is that the dude from Quantum Break?
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Right.
Have you had many people besides the known
Oh dear, diner.
witnesses go missing?
Where's the Alan Wake sign?
But it's slowed down ever since Culver Light was fast off.
Let me guess. Missing
She
person
bounces out of order. The poor old thing couldn't take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm a big fan of coconut, but as the next person, but come on. That's awesome.
Hey, how's it going?
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. Don't take your mind off things.
It's over here. Yes. That's what I needed. Shortcut key. Interesting. Nothing in here? No? Okay.
It's not opening.
It's all for employees only. Alright. Alright. So... must be these guys.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is
Hello.
fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Let's see. Are we at Cauldron?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then
Never
we
know.
heard shooting.
Small towns.
We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Okay.
What makes you say it was a cult?
Deer masks.
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Whoa, what is this?
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Okay, this is...
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay, this is... Okay, nothing there, I got all that. Got them. Nothing on the radio. Profiling. Okay. Oh. Cases. Alright, so, the Bookers describe multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting, and turning into the guy with knives. I don't even have anything in there yet. Okay. Alright, so... Profiling, we've done that map. Done that one? Alright, let's go back up.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Right falls
Like
blame.
we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Oh, huh?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
What?
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
This is so weird. This is so far really good. I'm digging this so good. All right.
Good to see you.
All right. Go. So okay. Sheriff station. Huh. Gonna just hold a flashlight in the middle of the day. All right. Goals. Okay. Manuscript page. Board. Okay. Nothing yet. Okay. Sheriff station. Out the door to the left and down the street. Okay. I was there already. All right.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Yay!
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Oh, small towns. Sometimes almost too friendly.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
I would probably take it personal. Oh, who's this now?
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey.
What's up? Wait a minute, is that? She retired. Okay.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
Nothing
I
wrong with
guess
that?
you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
You get to do autopsies? Neat.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Alright, so... open this door. Nope. Officer, that's the wrong way. I want to do this.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Alright.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was
Okay.
the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Okay.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
What? Okay, case board. Cases. Okay.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Okay. Alright, some preference. Find the evidence. Ritual writing. Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says. Cause of death? Clearly. As I suspected, it looks like there was something was put in there. Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is consistent with bloating. Interesting. Cause of death.
Chest wound is cause of death. But the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Alright. Ritualistic writing.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Alright. Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin. Heart. Something was inserted into the chest. Ritual writing. Tattoos on the body and heart. How do the killers have time? Doesn't make sense. Cause of death. Chest trauma is clear. Cause of death. Alright. That's gonna be like the thing. Just the chest opens up. Just bah! Tasty.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
It's the story of Alan Wake.
No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Let's try to stay in light and avoid to be detected by enemies.
He can't see me in the light.
That's different.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health, but if you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, become temporarily unavailable. Okay.
Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be good. This just kind of seems like they're maybe doing shorter chapters, but kind of want to. I just want to leave these, let these go. So. But no, it's just kind of finding some weird stuff with the game playing on PC. Audio is kind of funky. It's like I need to install it on my M2 hard drives, but I need more space because that's where I put my recordings. Oh well. All right, well. Let's move on, because this is still early. So, next, continue.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
But he knew about it.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Interesting. He's very straight to the point.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Okay.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Okay. What else is here? Okay. Looks like they want us to do that. Message.
The victim was one of their own.
Oh, neat.
FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
It's cool.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted.
Hemingway?
A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
That is really well done. Alright. Okay, so... is there more here? How would she know? What's over here? Health.
Can't be opened on this side.
Alright, nothing over here. Where did he go? You know, no one's gonna be concerned about the fact that everyone's dead. Okay, so I'm guessing sheriff station. Discover map. Case board.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Right. Alright.
Right.
Oh, interesting. What does it say? Profile something. Previous murders. Manuscripts. Okay, so got that. Got that. Is there more that I'm missing? Did all those. There's no profiling. Okay, yeah, we've done all those. Radios. Alright, and okay. What else do I need to do? It's over there. Alright, let's stop. Okay.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Right. That's good. Oh.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
It's like they didn't even pay attention.
That's crazy, right, Thornton?
Oh shit.
Was missing. How could he do anything?
But he's dead. He just walk out like it's nothing. You know.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
This is amazing low budget stuff.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
That's amazing. Just kicking the door. Wow. No, you're just, working away like nothing. Ness is in there. What's up, dude? Nothing.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Wait, Sheriff said no. Oh, excuse me.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
It's always the crazy guys in prison that know what's going on, right? Because there was the last guy that said, darkness was coming. Who's using too much toilet paper? Okay. I guess we're gonna go back to our car.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson.
So...
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Don't really have much of a choice. And this would be such a nice little place to live.
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Isn't that where the car is? Or maybe if I run away too far from him, that's, they say. What's up, guys?
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
All right, let's go. Okay, this is the point where last time I did this, it froze, or not froze, but the audio would cut out. So I'm just gonna wait for a bit, wait for it to finish loading, and we'll come back and we'll continue on with the storyline. All right.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Interesting. That hurt.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
It's kind of like going through a hike in British Columbia.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Who are you guys?
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela.
The government.
Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Interesting.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Aw. Alright. Then that's it. Let's roll. I don't know. Still kind of iffy about the FBC being here.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Oh. It's starting to get foggy. Ooh, and water. Ooh, that's some nice reflections.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Let's take a look at where the body was.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
What else? Let's go back to... What's over here? Television. Oh, I can watch. Caseboard. Oh.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case.
Yay!
Exciting.
That's neat. Okay. Case closed. Okay. Cult of the tree. Okay.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Dun dun dun. What is it? What symbols? Okay. Who's involved? Oh. What's cult gold? Cult gold. What is it? Ritual writing.
Keep trying.
Because he became a monster. Casey. Okay. Large amount of supplies laid out on the table. Okay. No. Psychology. Called symbols. I kind of like this concept of piecing together.
That's not right.
There we go. That's what I have right now. Okay. Is there more? What's this?
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up...
Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Get some LED lights, they last forever. Okay, so footprints went this way. Now let's. Where are we? Okay, I think we're gonna go over here. Map. It's over here. Stuff in here. Oh, what's this? Monday. Some suspicious activity spotted the fielder. Okay. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. The movement. Oh wait, I saw this already. Yeah, I came in here earlier. I think. Ooh, it's starting to get rainy. Okay. We need... What's... Wait. Points of interest. There's points of interest in this? Oh, well, I gotta go see what those are now. Did I miss stuff? Or is it just coffee? Okay. Anything turns for... Yeah, there must be someone I'm missing. Nope. Alright then. I guess the points of interest do nothing. At least I'm aware of right now. Alright, I want to go right over here. Is this the one? No. Path to the left. This one. Witch's Hut. Let's head there. That sounds like a nice place.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Boys bullets. Okay. Okay. Well, that's just because I have this. Right? No. Or a cauldron like footprints. Premeditation. Nope. Let's just get this out of the way. Okay, this is probably going to be a boss fight, or not really a boss fight, but Witch's Ladle. The Witch's Ladle. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about it. About the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells of when the affections of the local sheriff went unanswered. He accused the lady in question for having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named the Witch's Ladle. A woman returned to avenge her wrongdoings. If she was not the witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. Interesting. Do I look on the other side here? What's the hiss? Oh yeah.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Now you can toggle flashlight boost.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
All right.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay. All right, well, that should do it. This one's getting a little bit long. Thankfully enough, I can take out some parts of it, the loading screens. So, no, this is intriguing. Controller a little bit wonky. Maybe just I expected. After playing Alan Wake 1, you know, what running was right bumper. So, yeah, either way. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully you're going to be enjoying this too. If, for people who haven't seen this before, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me, and I shall see you in the next one. Later.